So making your way into a tabletop position, wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. You can untuck the toes, tops of the feet press into the mat, and we begin some cat-cows. On an inhale, you want to arch the back, and exhale, round the spine, take the chin towards the chest. Inhale, arch, look up. Exhale, round, chin to chest. Moving here at your own pace. Arching on the inhale, rounding on your exhales. Do a couple more. Then we'll go ahead and make our way into a tabletop position. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, send it up and back into your downward facing dog. You can find a little movement here. You can bend the knees, bend the left leg, bend the right leg. Continue to inhale, exhale through the nose. And then send the heels back, pressing into the mat. Breathe here in your down dog. And then we'll take a short little walk all the way to the front of your mat, staying in that forward fold. Relax the head, neck and shoulders down, hold on to the elbows, maybe gently sway left to right. Allowing the body to be heavy. And then nice and slowly we're going to make our way up to a standing position at the front of your mat. Finding your way into Tadasana, mountain pose. So just take a little neck stretch here, so you can let the right ear fall over the right shoulder. Right hand can rest on the top of the head. Left arm resting by your side. Keep the shoulders down and relaxed. Release and go for the other side. Left ear over left shoulder, left hand resting on top of the head. Right arm resting down by your side. And release the arms back down. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, plank. Lower knees, chest and chin towards the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale, exhale. And then when you feel ready, look towards the front of the mat. Step the right foot forward, followed by the left. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. And exhale, hands down by your side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, both feet step back, plank. Hold here for a moment. Breathe. And then lower knees, chest and chin towards the ground. Inhale into your cobra. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Hold here again for a few breaths. Pressing away from the mat. Sending the heels back behind you. And whenever you're ready, step the left foot forward, followed by the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms forward towards the sky. Exhale, hands by your side. One more round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step both feet back into your plank. Hold here, breathe. This time flow through vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Exhale, over the toes, downward facing dog. And whenever you're ready, look towards the front of your mat. Come up onto the tippy toes, and we're going to hop our way to the front of the mat. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, and inhale, come all the way up to standing. Palms touch, And exhale, release the hands down by your side. From here, we're going to make our way into a warrior two pose. So whenever you're ready, step that left leg back behind, pivot on the back of the foot, bend into the right knee, extend the arms out to the side, palms facing down. Warrior two. Breathe here. Keep that knee, the front knee, above the ankle or behind. And release, step towards the front of the mat and go for the other side. So step the right foot back behind you. Back foot is at that 45-degree angle. Left knee is bent. Lift the arms, palms facing down, and send your gaze over that front middle finger. Warrior two. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed. Keep the breath steady and calm. Take the hands to the hips, pivot on the feet. Right foot comes forward to meet the left at the front of your mat. From here, we're going to go into a high lunge. So you're going to step that left foot back behind you, bend into the front knee, staying on the ball of the back foot. Hands can stay on the hips, or you can reach the hands up and overhead. Again, keeping that front knee over the ankle or behind. Breathing here. Relax the hands onto the hips. Step that left foot forward to meet the right at the front of the mat. We'll go for the high lunge on the other side. So whenever you're ready, step that left foot back behind. Add the arms if you wish. Palms of the hands facing each other. No holding of the breath. Always breathing. And when you're ready to release, you can relax the hands onto the hips and step that back foot forward to meet the front. And do a little balancing pose now. So you're going to shift the weight into the right foot, lifting the left knee, left leg off the floor. Keep the hands on your hips. Relax that left leg down. Pedal it out, bend the knees, bend the left leg, bend the right leg, and go for the other side. So shift the weight into the left foot. Gently lift the right leg off the floor, keeping the right knee at a 90-degree angle. Stand up straight and tall. Breathe. And then relax that right leg down. And again, bend into the knees. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palm, step back plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, over the toes, downward facing dog. When you're ready, you're going to look towards the front of the mat. Take a little hop to the front. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale, hands down by your side. From here, go ahead and make your way into your warrior two by stepping that left foot back behind you. You're going to take 3 breaths here. And then you're going to pivot on that back foot. Sweep that left arm down and round and up, coming into that high lunge. Breathe here. 3 breaths. And from here, we're going to step into that balancing pose, thinking that left knee in towards the chest, hands at heart center. Breathe here. 3 breaths. And then from here, we're going to slowly make our way back into that high lunge. We're lifting the arms up and overhead for another 3 breaths. And from here we're going to transition back into that warrior two. So we want to pivot on that back foot. Open the hips to the side, spread the arms, palms facing down, gaze over that front middle finger. Take 2 breaths here. Going for another round. Sweep that left arm around and up. Come back to your high lunge. You've pivoted on the back foot now, so you're now on the ball of the back foot. Take 2 breaths here, and then step that left knee forward, bringing that knee in towards the chest again for that balancing pose. Hold and breathe. 2 breaths. From here, you make your way back again into that high lunge. Keep the hands at heart center or reach for the ceiling. And then we'll transition back into our warrior two for just 1 breath. Strong legs, strong arms, and then pivot back again into that high lunge. 1 breath, and then back into that standing position, extending the leg out in front this time as you hold and breathe. Then relax that left leg down, pedal out the legs. We'll go for a vinyasa, so inhale, reach the arms and up and overhead, palms touch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palm, step back, plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, over the toes, downward facing. Breathing here. Okay, holding that downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths. And then slowly start to walk the hands back towards the feet. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, and inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky, and exhale, the arms down by your side. We're now at the back of our mat, so we're just going to turn around to face the other direction as we go for the other side. So go ahead and make your way into your warrior two on the other side by stepping that right leg back behind you. So left knee is in front, extend the arms out to the side, palms facing down, gazing over that front middle finger. Okay, so we're going for the same on the left side. So breathing here for 3 breaths in your warrior two. You'll then transition from warrior two into your high lunge, sweeping that right arm down and up in your high lunge. 3 breaths. And step that right knee forward. Hug that right knee in towards the chest. Bring the hands to heart center. Hold and breathe here for 3 breaths. And then we're going to transition back into the high lunge. You can rest the hands onto the hips or extend the arms up and overhead. 3 breaths here. And after those 3 breaths, you pivot on the back foot, come back into that warrior two. Keeping that front knee over the ankle or behind. And back we go into our high lunge, pivoting on the back foot, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling. And then back into our balancing pose. Right knee comes forward, knee towards chest. Hold and breathe here for 2 breaths. Then back again to that high lunge. Reach the arms up and overhead if you wish. Palms face each other. Take 2 breaths here before transitioning back into your warrior two. To go back into your warrior two, you pivot on the back foot. Open the hips to the side. Extend the arms out, gazing over that front middle finger again. Back to high lunge. 1 breath. Go for that balancing pose. Step that right knee forward, bring it in towards the chest, and this time extend that right leg out in front. Hold here, breathe, and then relax that right leg down. Tadasana, mountain pose. Catch your breath. And you're just going to walk the feet a little wider here, so as wide as your mat. Bring the hands to heart center or extend the arms out in front. We're going to sit down on our mat, roll back, come into a little squat position, and then jump back into a plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here, and then when you're ready, we'll do that again. You're going to take a little hop towards the front of your mat. There we go. Rolling back. Keep the knees tucked in towards the chest. Come back into the squat. Back into your plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Again, breathe here. We're going to do that one more time. So whenever you're ready, look towards the front of the mat. Jump to the front. You're in the squat. Roll on your mat. Back and jump back into your plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale over the toes, downward facing dog. And then we're going to make our way into a seat. So you can take the right foot to the left wrist, left foot to right wrist, cross the legs, sit down on your mat. Make your way into a nice comfortable seat. Rest the hands on the tops of the legs and just take a few moments here just to catch your breath. And then we go for a wide-legged seated position. So extend both legs out to the sides, toes pointing up towards the ceilings. Tiptoe the fingers out in front of you and just go for a little stretch here. Keep breathing. You don't have to go all the way to the floor. Just go as far as your body will allow. Don't push or force anything. Slowly release. Bring the knees back together. We're going to just make our way down onto our backs. So nice and slowly lower yourself all the way onto your back. Hug the knees in towards your chest and rock gently left to right. And then just hug the right knee in, extend the left leg out. And switch, left knee in, right leg goes out. And then lift the head, neck and shoulders off the floor. Do a little core work here, so just bringing the left knee in, then the right, left and right, just alternating here for a few rounds. I think we go for about 20. Keep breathing here. And release. Hug the knees in towards your chest again. Send that left leg out. Right leg extends up towards the ceiling. You hold onto the back of the leg. Flex that right foot so toes point down towards the face and gently, very gently, pull the right knee in towards you. Doesn't matter how far you go. Release that right leg down and we switch. Left knee hugs in towards the chest. Then extend that left leg up towards the ceiling. Hold on to the back of the leg. Gently pulling the left leg in towards the chest, keeping the left foot flexed and pointing down towards your face. Head, neck and shoulders are resting on the mat. And then slowly release. Bring the soles of the feet together and just let the knees fall out to the side. You can rest one hand onto your heart, one hand onto your tummy. And just breathe and be here. You can stay here for as long as you wish. Or if this is uncomfortable, just make your way into Shavasana by extending both legs out in front. And if you want to do that one more time, just give it another whirl.